I want to share my 6-month journey testing different approaches to finally get my oral health under control, including the errors I made and what I learned in the process. It was a frustrating path, but it led to a discovery that even my dentist found surprising. For years, I was diligent about my dental hygiene. I brushed twice a day, flossed every night, and even used various mouthwashes, some quite strong, hoping to keep my breath fresh and my gums healthy. I tried different brands of toothpaste, some promising to whiten, others to fight gingivitis. While these basic practices are essential and helped maintain a baseline, they never quite solved the underlying issues. My gums would still occasionally bleed, I'd still worry about my breath, and I felt like I was constantly battling a losing fight despite my efforts. I realized these conventional methods were just treating symptoms, and sometimes the harsh chemicals in mouthwashes seemed to make things worse, leaving my mouth feeling stripped and dry, not truly healthy. After realizing that my usual routine wasn't cutting it, I started looking for something different. I researched everything from natural remedies to dietary changes, even considering more expensive dental procedures. I stumbled upon the concept of the oral microbiome and how conventional products might actually be harming the good bacteria in our mouths. This was a complete shift in perspective for me. I looked at various oral probiotic supplements, comparing ingredients, scientific claims, and user reviews. What drew me to ProDentim was its unique blend of 3.5 billion probiotic strains and specific nutrients, which seemed to directly address the idea of repopulating the mouth with beneficial bacteria for gum and teeth health, a concept that resonated with me after my research. When I started taking ProDentim, I admit I was skeptical. I had tried so many things. It's a chewable tablet, which was a bit different from what I was used to. The first few weeks were subtle. I didn't wake up with a Hollywood smile overnight. I continued my regular brushing and flossing, but I eased off the harsh mouthwashes. The main difficulty was just remembering to take it consistently. Over time, I started noticing small changes. My mouth felt cleaner, not just immediately after brushing, but throughout the day. My breath seemed fresher, and I wasn't as self-conscious. It took about a month and a half before I really felt a significant difference, especially in my gums. It's important to understand that ProDentim is not a substitute for professional dental care, nor will it magically fill cavities or fix severe structural issues with your teeth. It helps create a healthy environment, but it won't reverse years of neglect or replace a good dentist. It also won't make you immune to gum disease if you don't brush and floss properly. By the time of my next dental checkup, after about 3 months of using ProDentim, the results were undeniable. My hygienist commented on how healthy my gums looked, with no signs of inflammation or bleeding during cleaning, which was a first for me in a long time. My dentist was genuinely shocked by the improvement, remarking on the overall health of my oral cavity and how strong my teeth appeared. While ProDentim played a significant role, I also made sure to maintain diligent brushing and flossing, and I cut down on sugary drinks, which certainly contributed to the overall positive outcome. My breath has stayed consistently fresh, and I feel a new level of confidence in my smile. My honest recommendation is this. If you're someone who's been diligent with traditional oral hygiene but still struggles with issues like persistent bad breath, sensitive gums, or just a general feeling of less than optimal oral health, ProDentim could be worth exploring. It's not for those looking for a quick fix for major dental problems, and it's definitely not a replacement for your dentist. For severe issues, professional intervention is always key. The biggest lesson I learned is that the health of our mouth is deeply connected to its delicate bacterial balance, and sometimes we need to nourish the good bacteria rather than constantly fighting everything with harsh chemicals. This review was developed with the assistance of an AI, and it may contain affiliate links. However, my opinions and experiences shared are my own and reflect my independent assessment. My journey showed that understanding the oral microbiome and supporting it with beneficial bacteria can make a profound difference when conventional methods fall short. If you are considering this approach after evaluating all your options, there is more information available in the description for your research.